everybody and welcome back to my channel. So today's video I am super excited to film. I was basically watching Zoella's old videos back. Zoella was the first person that I started watching on YouTube. I was watching back some of her old videos the other day. I was watching her like reacting to my embarrassing photos of my younger self, and I was like, you know what? That is a very good video idea, so I've decided to film that video for you today. So today I'm going to be reacting to some of my old photos. Now these are from my childhood. There's some photos from my childhood, there's some photos from my high school days, my college days and my uni days. They're all throwbacks. There's some very bad fashion trends in here. There's some very strange photos. I was a weird child, so there's going to be some weird photos. Please excuse a couple of things. My voice for starters. I'm currently coming out of a cold, so I sound a bit like a man, so excuse that. I'm also looking a bit worse for wear, and I am a bit tipsy, I'm not gonna lie. I've just got back from a bottomless brunch, so this is gonna be kind of like a tipsy reaction, which I thought would be quite funny to film. Why not? You will be seeing this on Sunday, but when I'm filming this it's currently Saturday. Got a compilation of photos from, as I said, my younger years, from the ages of probably childhood to about 18, 19. So I'm gonna share them with you because there's some funny ones in here and I want to do a reaction video, so let's get started. Oh, we're going in there hot and heavy. Now I'm going to blur out the boy's face for obvious reasons, but this is a photo with my first boyfriend. So I was 11 in this photo. This was at my great-grandma and granddad's platinum wedding anniversary, so they had reached 70 years. One of them, I can't quite remember which one it is. It's a long time. I aspire to be like my grandma and granddad. I've been married for that long. It was their wedding anniversary and this was outside the working man's club we was at. This was my first ever boyfriend and you can just tell from the photo how 2009 this is. He's got one of those tops on. Them tops were so in, I feel like, at the time. Like they were like different coloured on the collar and the buttons, and then it was like luminous colours, like they were so in for boys back in the day. If you are that old to remember them, comment down below because I'm one of them people. But the outfit, I used to love the really thin Primark cardigans which I've got on. I've got on this really nice dress from Tammy Girl. Does anyone else remember that shop? Because I used to bloody love that shop. I was so upset when it shut down. That was literally my wardrobe when I was like 11 to 15. And then I've got in one of my many favourite headbands. I went through the biggest headbands phase when I went up to high school. So I've got on this pearl headband with a big flower on it. It was one of my absolute favourites. This was actually my first profile picture on Facebook. I cut him out of it, just had the photo of my face, but that's really nice to actually look back on. I don't keep, it's quite as, it's not sad, but like I don't keep photos of me with my exes, so it's nice to actually see a photo from past relationships. I feel like if it was me now, I would keep them just for like memory's sake, but like whenever I broke up with someone, it was my thing to just get rid of all the memories, so it's quite nice that I've got this photo. Oh god. The next photo is me on my grandma's 60th birthday, so I'd have been 13 in this photo. Recurring theme in these photos. I didn't wear makeup till I was 16, so all these photos of me as an adolescent, makeup free, and I must say my skin used to be really nice. So if I could give one piece of advice to teenagers, don't wear makeup because my skin was really nice. But what's going on with them eyebrows? Where are they? This is the reason you don't pluck your own eyebrows, ladies and gentlemen. But that hairstyle is one I used to do all the time. I used to literally twist my fringe and then clip it and then just have it straight down. Oh my god, oh my, right, okay. This photo is from my youngest cousin. So on my dad's side, I have 3 cousins, 6 of us all together, but obviously there's me, my brother, sister, and then I've got 3 cousins. There's 3 siblings. There's my auntie Nicola, my dad, and then my Aunt Sarah. My Aunt Nicola's got 2 kids, Dad's got 3 kids, Aunt Sarah's got 1 kid. So this was when we was younger, when we was a lot closer. I feel like we've drifted as we've got older, which is quite sad, but that's life. But when we was younger, we used to have annual photos at my little cousin Jonah's birthday parties, and this was one of them. What the frig is that fringe? I had a fringe when I was younger, when I was like, when I first got hair, so probably about 5 years old, because I was born until I was 3. Fun fact for you there. So probably from 5 to about 9 I had a fringe. It was cute then. This fringe is not cute. Whoever told me in year 9 to have a front fringe cut, my hairdresser must have been like, is she insane? Because I know I've got a big forehead, but I don't have the forehead for a fringe. That front fringe looks shocking. And also, did anyone else go through a phase of wearing Rihanna tops in like 2012, 2013? Because that was me. Like that Rihanna top I lived in. I absolutely loved it. But yeah. Chloe, don't ever go back to the front fringe life because it's just not for you, hun. It ain't for you. Nah. Oh. This is so nice to look back on. So this photo is me in year 7 at high school. One of the only photos I've kept from school, because if you don't already know, if you're new to my channel, didn't have the best high school experience. A lot of things went on, relationship wise, friendship wise, bullying wise. Just wasn't a good environment for me. It was up and down. Don't get me wrong, I did love school for the academic side, not as much the social side. But this photo is from year 7. I'm in my form room with Mr. Millbrook. Absolutely love Mr. Millbrook. I was gutted when he left. This was one of my friends Emma's last day of school. So I was taking loads of photos on our little flippy up phones. That just shows how old I am. So you can tell by how bad the quality is and how overexposed the photo is, because you can literally can't even see my best friend's face. But I feel like year 7 I actually looked alright at school. This is when I just had my hair cut, so I'd had layers put in and I'd had a side fringe put in, and I felt so bloody cool. And I mean, I don't actually look that bad in this photo. I can't fault it. But that is a really cute memory to look back on, because I do remember I did have a lot of fun times in year 7, I won't lie. That was probably one of my favourite years of being at school. Oh, the hair! I can't get over the hair, oh my god. So this is my Lego hair phase. This was year 9. It was one of the popular girls' birthday parties at school, so I was in year 9, like I said. What is that fringe? That was when I was going through my I have my fringe as much as I can combed over phase. Also the dress I have on, I've not got a full photo of it, but it was literally, I don't know why I wore it, because I was tall then. Like, I think in this photo I'm about 5'8", 5'9", so I was tall for my age, because I was literally 12, 13. But I just remember this dress did not cover my bum at all, so I was just like having to hold it down. It was one of those floating ones. It was big blue, one shoulder, and it was floaty. But it's the hair. The hair just epitomises the year it was. Do you know when a photo just captures the year's fashion trends? This is it. I want to curl up in a ball. I want to curl up in a ball. Why did my mum let me leave the house dressed like this? So, this was a joint birthday party. It was Chloe and Hannah's birthday party from school. And I thought, oh, I'll be really unique and go as a geek. There were about 6 of us as geeks. What is this outfit? Instead of buying an outfit, me and my mum were like, oh, we'll just DIY one. We'll do like Ugly Betty style. I wasn't a sexy geek like all the other girls at school were. I had to be the geek. Look at me. Look at me. I've got cinema sunglasses on that I've popped the lenses out of. I've got a plaster around the glasses. My hair's in a plait. I've clipped them. Oh, it's just so bad. The chinos. The chinos. Oh, it actually makes me cringe so much that, oh. It fit the brief, but I can't look at it for too long. No wonder no lads liked me at school during that stage, because look at me. Look at me. Oh, I look so young in this photo. Again, this is another party. There were me thinking I didn't get invited to loads of parties at school. I feel like I kind of did when I was obviously not back into school, because I was a bit of a loner. But the first couple of years of school I was going to all the parties. And so this again was another party. This play suit I got off Bradford Market for very, very cheap. I can't remember exactly how much it was, but it was £10 under. That's how cheap it was. And I flipping love this outfit. I got so many compliments on it on the night. But that was my signature hairstyle at that time at school. Did anyone else have the little, what were they called, bum pits? They were literally like half a circle shape. You'd put it in your fringe. I'd clip my fringe over it so it'd make a little bump. And then I'd have my hair, I'd plait my hair so it'd be frizzy. That was my go-to hairstyle. I have no words. I really liked jelly snakes, apparently. Really chowing down on that. My friends love to take flattering photos of me. This was one of the many photos that was from my college days. This was around 2014, 2015. Again, don't ever put your eyebrows, girls, because this is what my eyebrows look like. They were so bad. They was literally like the shape of the McDonald's sign. That's how bad they were. But we used to, because our English lessons, I don't know what happened with the teacher, but the teacher never wanted to be there for the full hour, so we'd have like free time during English. So this was one of the many photo shoots we had in English. We just should have photo shoots and lessons. I mean, I can't complain because I've got some funny memories from college. I've got the photos to show the good times. But yes, I dropped English after first year because it was more about, I loved English at school because it was more like writing stories and like expressing yourself literally. But like in college, it was more like the phonetics and sounds of words, and I wasn't about that. I really wasn't about that, so I stopped doing that. Oh, prom. So this photo is one of the only photos I really have of me at prom. Prom wasn't a good day for me. I've mentioned this before on my channel, but I was very put down about how I looked, what I was wearing, my makeup, etc, etc. I felt so insecure on this day, so to actually have I look lovely in this photo. Like, this photo I look really nice. I really loved my makeup, but to be put down so much about myself, you can even tell by how I'm posing like this. I just wasn't happy. I was very insecure this day. So seeing photos of my prom kind of makes me sad, but it's nice that I've got the memories. Like, I can look back on them and be like, well, you did look nice. You don't have to listen to what they say. But me, in that, looking at myself in that situation, I remember how uncomfortable I was. So it is quite sad. But yes, I always say to people, if you wasn't happy at school, don't go to prom, because why would you want to celebrate something that you wasn't 100% happy with? Do you know what I mean? That's just my opinion. I feel like this photo just epitomises year 7 me. This must have been a fashion trend, because I used to do this in every single photo. What is this? Why was this a thing? I remember my dad, I said this is my profile picture when I was in year 7, and my dad was like, take that down. Like, that is not being your profile picture. You've got family on Facebook. This photo comes up every time I do like a reacting video, because I just find it so funny. Why are we posing like we've got a drink that's full? The glass is empty, hun. This was my best friend Megan's 18th birthday. But why are we posing like we've got a really nice, pretty, aesthetically pleasing drink when we don't? The glass is empty. You're drinking ice. You're drinking melted ice, hun. Just makes me laugh every time. Also, my makeup skills. This is just when I started wearing makeup. I literally have on a bit of concealer under my eyes and lipstick. You can see the bags. You can see the spots on my head. I don't know what I was thinking. Oh, I love this photo. Honestly, I think I was the cutest baby ever. Like, look at this. You can't tell me I wasn't a cute child. Like, I am going to make the most beautiful babies, because if I look like this, just wait till you see my children. But this just shows how Disney obsessed I've been since I was a child. I've got a little Minnie Mouse behind me. I look so cute in my little dungarees. Honestly, my parents had the best fashion sense when I was younger. I mean, they still do now. Not as much as they used to, but just dressing so well. Like, the little dungarees look cute. I've got little fleece socks on. That sofa, you can just tell this is so 90s, because that sofa just epitomises that. It was a leaf sofa. I think we had it till I was literally like 7, and I absolutely bloody loved it. My grandma gave us it. Uni memories. So this photo is from a house party in my first year of uni. Again, I'm going to keep going on about it, but I only got my eyebrows sorted when I was like 21. That's when I finally realised to let someone else do my eyebrows and actually draw them in properly. What are these eyebrows? Look at how thick and how sperm-like they look. What is going on there? They look like slugs on my face. They're so thick, they're so dark. I used to use the Rimmel. It was almost like it darkened your eyebrows, but it was like a comb through thing, so it stuck them down. I just wasn't using it right. The eyebrows are shocking. The Flashback Mary is real, because I'd only powder my face. I didn't know how to do all the contouring and the stuff I do now. The good thing is I got a bit of a tan there, because I'm a lot paler than I am in that photo, but you know what, I'm glad I finally figured out how to do my eyebrows, because if I was still doing them like this, I would hope someone would have words with me. What is going on with the finger gloves? Again, this was a trend from my childhood. The net white fingerless gloves. If this doesn't scream 2010s, I don't know what does. This was one of my cousin's birthday parties. Do I look like I've changed? My fashion sense when I was a teenager. Sometimes I love it, sometimes I'm like, Chloe, why did people let you out the house like this? This is another photo from my uni days. This was when I was a bit obsessed with the filters, you know, the Snapchat filters. I feel like everyone went through the phase of like the dog filter on Snapchat, I like the hearts. This was me going through my heart phase. Had my favourite pyjama top on that had the year I was born on it. But look how skinny I am.
So you think I'm skinny?
Oh, this photo makes me laugh every time I see it. I asked my dad, it was the last day of moving out from uni when I lived on Carnegie Village in Headingley. This was my last day moving out. I was like, oh, Dad, take a photo of me with my door number, like, Don 4 for life. Why is he stood in the photo? Why did he not stand back on an angle so you could actually see the door number and not him taking the photo? This is why I love my dad, because you can never ask him to take a photo of you. I mean, wasn't I a poser back in the day? This was our photo shoot that my mum did with me on her Facebook. I delved into the archives and found this. Again, I've been a headband girl since day dot. This pose, I'm like, I mean business. Again, with the plaited hair, recurring theme here with me. Looking back at old photos, I've realised how much I've changed, because you don't realise it until you look back over the years and you're like, actually, I've changed quite a bit. Like, my face shape and everything's just changed. I've still got the same nose. My nose has not grown in the slightest. Oh, this is another photo shoot. I loved a photo shoot, as you can tell. What is going on with the leg warmers? I've got on bright pink leg warmers. I've got on denim jeggings, and I've got on a top that my cousin got me that was 2 sizes too small for me, but I loved it that much that I want to wear it. Got a bangle on, headband. I'm posing on the sofa of the conservatory. I mean, it's not a bad photo, I can't lie. I look cute in it. I look like a typical 10-year-old. But the fashion sense, that's a bit dodgy, Chloe. Oh, this photo makes me laugh every time I see it. This was on my first ever roller coaster I'd ever been on. It was the Twister at Lightwater Valley. I absolutely shit my pants. Like, you can tell from the photo how scared I was. Literally holding on for dear life. Because watching it go around, it did look scary. There was like one small drop. But once I was on it, I didn't realise it twists you as you're going up and down and up and down. So it was like, as it was going around, it was twisting. And then this was the big drop when it caught the photo. And as you can tell, I was terrified. But also, this photo makes me feel so nostalgic because this pink scarf in this photo, I literally wore till it was falling off my body. Like, I was obsessed with it. And I wish I'd kept it. I don't know where it's gone. It's probably gone to a charity shop at some point. It's not in this house anymore, but I wish I'd have kept it because that was the epitome of my teenage years. Like, I lived in that scarf. Oh, this photo. So this photo is of my great granddad, who I lost back in 2013. It's actually the anniversary of his passing on the 15th of March. When I'm filming this, it's currently the 12th of March, so the 15th is on Tuesday, which will be 9 years. That is crazy. But he honestly was the rock of the family. Seeing photos of my grandparents and like close family members that I've lost just make me smile. Oh, my babies! So this is a photo of my cats, Cookie and Tia, if you don't already know. I did have 2 cats. We lost Tia when she was 5. She had a heart defect which we didn't know about, so we had to have her put down because her back legs stopped working and she was very ill. So we lost her when she was 5. Cookie is now 11 and going strong. But they literally look like completely different cats. Like, look how cute and small. And oh, this is when we first got them. So if you don't already know, all of my animals that I've had have been rescue animals, and we've never got any from like a proper owner, or like, we've always rescued them because, and I'm kind of grateful we have, because if I think about where they would have been if we didn't rescue them, they'd have had such bad lives. So I'm really glad that we did rescue them. But look at how gorgeous they are. I love them so much. I don't think, unless you have an animal, I don't think you realise the love that you have for an animal. Like, when I lost my rabbits, I was mortified. And everyone was like, Chloe, there was only rabbits. I was like, you don't understand. They've been there from the ages of 11 to 21. Like, they've been there through a lot of ups and downs in my life, and no one understood the connection I had with them. So I only think you know that if you've had pets. But yes, I love my animals a lot. The fashion sense. Oh, God. I mean, the denim gilet I'm rocking. I think that was actually my mum's. I've got some beige chinos on because I was a chino girl. This was my dad's 40th, I want to say. I think. I'd had rollers in my hair. It was the first time I had rollers, but as you can see, it's all falling out. But the makeup. Does my face look like that? Why has someone let me put lipstick on that is lighter on my lips? I literally look like I've got concealer on my lips. Chloe, that's not a look. Oh, look, this is another Firth Clan family photo. Again, I've got the bumpy in the hair. I've got a little side ponytail going on. Oh, the cardigans are back. Oh, I've got a checkered shirt on this time. Honestly, my teenage fashion sense, there. It's just there, do you know what I mean? Oh, that's embarrassing. Oh, this is a photo of me and my bestie Megan. This was one of our nights out. What is going on with my eyeshadow? And my eyebrows. Why are they so long? Why have I drawn them down to literally here? No, Chloe. And that eyeshadow, I could have blended it out a bit more. But it's cute. This is probably one of our first nights out together. Memories. I feel so old now. I've been on so many nights out since. Crazy. I don't feel like this photo needs any explanation. One of the first ever shows I watched was Teletubbies. It was my favourite childhood show. I had the filter on Snapchat, and of course I had to take a photo and use it back in the day because I loved Teletubbies. I had the little purse that Tinky Winky had. I had the I had a Poe scooter. I had all the little I had all the teddies, and I had a Poe teddy that the screen worked on it so you could watch things on it. If there's one thing I'm gonna make my children watch Teletubbies, because I absolutely used to love it. So that is everything for this video. A bit of a random one, but it's funny to look back on old memories. It's also very nostalgic. I love doing nostalgic things. Yes, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.